weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. They'll come out throwing here on first down. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down.
10 yards on the pickup.
On play action, they'll throw. Going right back to Ferguson. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Tua going to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Look at this Cowboy defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
This is such a good unit of covering passes downfield. I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Quickly to Addison here. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Hands it off out of the gun. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
First down, Vikings.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's got his receiver, Cooper. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. He got 29 yards that time. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Dancing to it. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Tua Tagovailoa. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7.
14, Vikings 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback.
Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And really, it's worth talking a little more about the stakes of this game. Currently, these are the top 2 seeds in the NFC. I think they're the 2 best teams. Would you agree?
I think you can definitely make the case that they are. I like where you're going with that. I do know that we've seen a couple of other teams along the way that would say, hey, don't forget about us. But your premise, I think, could be spot on. These could easily be the top 2 teams in the NFC.
Ready.
Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 95 catches for him now on the year, and it's a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these 2 have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
Takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back to throw now on 1st down. And a throw right sideline is complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They go play action here on 1st down. On the move to his left.
You know, he's been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. They get this out left. Touchdown, Cowboys! From the yard out. And the Cowboys go up by 2 touchdowns. Aubrey now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Yeah, he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. We'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Jake Camarda now. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. Taking it about the 36. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
Absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
Open man downfield is Lamb. It's complete. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll drop to throw. Swinging this out for Pollard. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at first and goal.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys take a 3-touchdown lead.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there, first down Vikings.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On first down, Tagovailoa. He lets one go deep for Addison. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards.
First down, Minnesota.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Tua. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. With touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Vikings get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Luntz good on the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Luntz to kick it off. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. He finds his man, Pollard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw here. Rolling to his left. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, no surprise to see that one, partner. The league's #1 defense coming through with a huge pick six.
And it's plays like that one that have made them the most feared group to face this year. Offenses, they're trying to figure out how to work around them rather than work through them. Big-time impact playmakers scattered throughout the unit on every level, and they can change a game at a moment's notice.
Luntz with the extra point, and they're within 7 now in 28-21. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Here we go, here we go.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. They'll set up a throw. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Vikings 21.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down, Vikings.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. Got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. 53 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 4. From the gun, they'll try to run it. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Tua, fast pass outside complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
All right, let's go.
On 2nd down, Tua. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Boy, that was certainly well-read defensively. And the key to any screenplay is space to work. And there was none to be found there. And they tackle it for just a short gain.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Now Tua. Escaping the pressure right. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. To give you an idea of second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back, but he will not get away. He stops short of the marker. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're rocking and rolling, but the scoreboard doesn't show a big difference. You know, maybe it's one of those games where coaches say you can't miss your turn on offense.
I like the way you phrased it, especially with that. I love that rocking and rolling, because the explosions on offense are happening. So that's going to keep the crowd going. They're loving that. But defensively, they just can't get it together to get the stops they've needed in order to help increase their margin. They've got to find a way, but you're not counting on it. That's exactly what you said. Can't miss your turn, can't miss your opportunity.
Yeah, they're going for another opportunity now. Give them 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Now those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Keep his feet in. Second down. So that challenge not successful there, and that's going to cost him the first of his timeouts. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. From left side, it's complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
70, Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. He's got room to roam. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Pollard going to be stopped before he can get moving forward as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
A loss of 2 brings up second.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19. Reload! Hey, check that. Go!
They'll try to run with Pollard. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Come on.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Aubrey now for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Flushed out right. Fighting his way through contact. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Tua now on first down. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're going to speed things up here. Looking to pass. Tua. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big, they just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in the stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice but to throw it downfield.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Now this throw caught left side. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Here we go. Hurt. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year. And the Cowboys add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Aubrey now for the point after. And the lead is now 24. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after all those wins that they've reeled off, it seems that they finally have met their match in a big fourth quarter hole. But still, what a run it's been. It feels like they have not lost in forever. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Jeff Okudah up from his quarterback spot to make the play.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Tua going to throw. That is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another 1st down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this.
No, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Well, just another reason to celebrate there on the defensive side with the interception, and this is a game that they clearly have firmly in their grasp.
Yeah, a lot of handshakes, a lot of hugs, a lot of smiles. It's been their day.
Flush to his right. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Tua. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
From the gun, it's Tua. Slant route, and he's got Addison. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And quickly, they get to the line. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Tua's going to change things up.
At the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. And defensively trying to beat the 2-minute warning with a timeout, and they do. Calling it with 2:04 left. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept him out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on him. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Complete at the 1. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Cowboys are able to recover. Hang on here. They declined that. So the yardage will stand.
There has to be confusion coming from the bench to the field about what their intentions are, because you guarantee they want the penalty. Turned down that big yardage gained against them. Instead, they turned down the penalty, and the yardage stands.
Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard from 19 yards away. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss. Because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Ready? Hey, 21, cheers!
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Get to the line!
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2, eluding the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it will still bring up a 4th down.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick, and force a quick surrender out of bounds.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles, but defensively, they had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. Being chased out left.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on 4th and goal, but they're going for it. Again, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Vikings, they come up big down near the goal line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he is going to lose yardage here. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. They'll roll him out right. And that will be incomplete. As time has run out on this football game. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys.